Have you ever experienced changes in your personal life as you age, or noticed changes in your overall health if you're over 50, including changes in your sexual health? In today's movie, you're not the only one. We delve into the sometimes challenging, yet crucial topic of rectal dysfunction and explore its causes. Worry is a constant companion, whether it stems from factors such as blood hormone levels and blood flow, or from stress and its mental effects. Discover effective lifestyle changes, as well as natural medicine and medical treatment techniques that can support you in maintaining a fulfilling and significant intimate relationship. You will also learn about relationships, open communication with your partner, and public friend-making. Whether you're interested in learning more about this issue or seeking practical tips to enhance your quality of life, this video provides the information you need. Don't let shame hold you back. Get the information you need to get better. Together, we can embark on a journey to improve your sexual health and overall health and happiness. I recommend signing up for and enabling the bell to avoid missing videos. Thanks for your help. If you enjoyed this video, please consider helping me continue to spread these valuable lessons by clicking like and share as the journey unfolds over time. Many of us discover that life is filled with our own observations, often noticing small changes in our close relationships and significant changes in the lives of others. Despite experiencing feelings of uncertainty, anger, and sadness, closeness remains a crucial aspect of our lives, serving as a fundamental means of expressing love and connection. We feel safest when we bare our hearts. Our partners provide us with comfort and the knowledge that they want, need, and value us. But as we age, this feeling deteriorates. It can seem as though a deeply rooted connection is vanishing and evolving in ways we are unable to perceive, might not fully understand or expect. These changes and closeness are hard for some. They evoke thoughts of loss or stress as lively and passionate as that. Once you establish a connection, it gradually fades over time. If you ever need to seek answers or begin anew, remember the connection and love that intimacy brings. You are not the only one going through this. The in-depth journey of the changes we undergo as we age, particularly in our close connections, is a common experience. However, shame and silence often conceal these issues. Many individuals shy away from discussing these issues out of open shame or embarrassment. But this silence is not only ineffective, but also detrimental. We should discuss these issues with kindness, respect, and understanding. At the end of the day, intimacy is one of the most significant and beautiful aspects of human life. It doesn't have to be this way. Turn brown or fade as we age on the instead. If you have the right attitude, take care, and with enough care, it can stay a strong source of happiness and link happiness even in the later years of. It's important to remember that getting older is a normal process that brings about how our bodies will change over time, sometimes in quiet ways, and other times one of the most exciting and difficult parts that many men meeting is a real problem. This an issue that is very close to home, can hit at the very core of a man's being, rising guilt and feelings of not being good enough, angry, but here's something important. Truth be told, real disorder is not a measure of how valuable you are. Being a man, or how valuable you are as a partner. A lot of people have this problem. Nearly half of men over 50 years old feel ashamed of this condition. It's important to understand and treat it with kindness for both yourself and your partner. The changes in erections that many men experience as they age closely correlate with the body's vital system, which achieves and maintains an erection. A successful erection depends on successful blood flow. This can deteriorate as we age. This disrupts blood flow, making it more challenging for blood to reach the penis and sustain an erection. However, if we have other health issues that are more common as we age, such as high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or diabetes, studies show that men with high blood pressure are up to 7/10 times more likely to experience rectal problems than those with normal blood. Similarly, men with diabetes have twice the likelihood of experiencing erectile dysfunction compared to those without the condition. If you find these lessons beneficial, please share your thoughts with us. Please leave a comment below to let me know how you're doing. Is this person still with me? They may feel overwhelmed, but they're not. Instead, they've been sentenced to a life of despair. It's important to remember that comprehending the primary cause of these changes is the first step toward addressing them. Dysfunction is not just a physical issue. It's an event that can alter your body and mind. You should believe in yourself, your partner, and your relationship. But education and action are the solutions. Discovering your body's processes gives you control over your health and lets you choose what works. You should keep that in mind. You shouldn't engage in this behavior. You need to communicate with others on your own. Your partner is important because closeness is not just about sexual acts, but also about how it fosters trust and understanding in a relationship. When both partners are honest about their feelings, wants, and worries about it, it makes a relationship stronger and starts a safe place where closeness can grow in fresh ways. It's not just about understanding how things function, but also about strengthening your bond with your partner. That you and your partner have together, coming up with new ways to show love and taking care of the mental and physical link that defines your relationship. Medical progress has also gave a lot of choices to help men deal with erectile impotence caused by oral medicines like sildenafil, often known as Viagra, to make changes in living that can make arterial health better in general. If you have diabetes or high blood pressure, or which is making your real problems worse, taking care of these problems through drugs, food, and exercise can a lot better in your personal life. Also, more and more people are becoming aware of what psychological factors have to do with sexual well-being. Stress, worry, and depression with relationships can all are linked to erectile dysfunction. So taking care of mental and emotional health is just as important as taking care of physical health. Beyond drugs and therapy, changes to how you live can have a big effect on sexual. Regular exercise is good for your health. Blood flow makes the heart stronger and helps keep blood pressure healthy. All of these are important for a gut function. In addition to a diet high in fresh fruits and veggies, whole grains, and lean protein is good for your blood vessels and can lower the chance of getting things like high diabetes and high cholesterol, are 2 factors to fix problems. Even small changes like giving up smoking or lowering the use of booze can having a big good effect on sexual health. Is also important to understand that closeness changes over time as time goes on. What may have been true for when you're in your 20s or 30s, you may not the case in your 50s, 60s, or beyond. And that's only normal. How we feel happiness and connection and what they want changes over time. What stays the same, though, is the need for closeness, love, and emotions. A lot of couples find that as they get closer, as they age, their personal bond grows stronger. This leads to more useful and satisfying sexual encounters. New approaches to intimacy focus more on emotional closeness. Sharing events and sayings of love goes beyond sex. This is the lesson to learn. One lesson is that fighting old age doesn't cause problems, but it allows you to redefine closeness. By strengthening your deep relationship with your partner and exploring new methods of pleasure and friendship, you can maintain intimacy in your life. This will be a fulfilling part of your life for years. It's not about giving up and accepting the changes that coming of age brings, but about accepting them with Grace's help. I understand and pledge to maintain the connection that brings happiness to both you and your partner. It's about safety and love in the end. Not only is it physical, but many people share a strong mental connection and quiet. There are times when I understand the gentle touches, the laughs, and the shared ability to feel like you fit. Recognizing your love and appreciation for your true self and navigating the changes that come with age, you understand that intimacy can blossom into something greater and more exquisite than ever before, provided you receive the appropriate care, understanding, and support. Maintain this connection to ensure its longevity, and to let it grow in ways that bring you happiness and satisfaction. No matter how many flames are on your cake, you are still writing the love story of your life. And it has the potential to be a profound and enduring tale for years to come. An important consideration in the complexity of men's sexual health is the role hormones play in testosterone levels. Men often experience a decline in testosterone levels as they age, making a significant amount of testosterone, also known as the male hormone, crucial for sexual drive and function. The level of testosterone gradually decreases as men age. The extent of this decline varies from individual to individual. While some men may experience a sudden decrease, it's simple to identify those who experience these effects. Able to have less sex drive and less energy levels, and made things harder in people who react to sexual stimuli, are often linked to lower amounts of testosterone. But it's important to keep in mind that wanting to be sexual isn't just physical. There are a lot of different psychological. These are the emotional and physical forces. Changes in hormones may have an effect on different parts of one's personal life, which changes everything from desire to performance, still above and beyond the biology. We must also look into the mental parts of erectile dysfunction, that this is where stress, worry, and sadness come into play a lot, making a thought, an area of battle that can feel hard to get away from. One of the most performance worry is one of the fear of not being good enough or of not living up to promises in the bedroom. This stress can lead to a negative cycle. The more a man worries about his, the more nervous he is about his appearance, and the more likely he is to do it, having trouble. Sadly, a vicious loop often keeps going, irritability and mental stress over. At times, the fear of failing can cast a shadow over what should be times of happiness and closeness that turn into a source of fear. It's also to understand the social forces that can make these psychological points out that there is a common flaw. The idea that male closeness should always involve getting an erection, which a lot of needless stress not just on the man and his partner. This myth needs to be looked at again and rethought. Closeness means a lot more than having sex is more than just a physical act, and a neural bond, a link that goes beyond just performance when this is off. When the pressure is off, closeness can grow into a more peaceful, loving, and satisfying thing for both partners. The positive news is that there are numerous medical and medicinal solutions available today that can assist men in managing these issues. Let's start with checking out the power of making changes to your lifestyle. Participating in these activities, often overlooked, can significantly alter your lifestyle. Daily exercise, such as walking, swimming, or yoga, improves blood flow and promotes heart health, both crucial for proper functioning. Besides being beneficial for your body, exercise is a strong stress reliever that helps to lower amounts of anxiety. Intimacy is like a well-balanced meal. Your heart benefits from fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats like olive oil, which maintain clear arteries and improve blood flow throughout your body, including intimate areas. Eliminating unhealthy habits such as smoking and excessive alcohol consumption can significantly impact your health. Smoking, for example, is known to damage blood vessels, which directly affect blood flow and may contribute to erectile dysfunction. Reducing alcohol consumption is also crucial, as it can dull the nervous system and decrease the sex response. By implementing these changes, men can enhance their well-being and deepen their personal lives. Ultimately, the benefits are significant and long-lasting. It's not just about getting rid of a problem. It's about making people better, happier, and having a more satisfying close relationship. When it comes to medical care for erectile dysfunction, a number of choices are available, but it's important to approach them with a favorable idea of what you want and getting the right expert advice. The most well-known technique is to use medicines that make the blood move better to the genital area with drugs like sildenafil, who is better known by the brand name names like Viagra, have become short for dealing with erectile dysfunction. While they can work very well, it's important to make it clear that they're not magic solution. These medicines need a medication from a doctor and must be very carefully because of the possible side effects that some men may, having headaches, feeling dizzy, or people with stomach problems, and those with people with certain heart problems or who are on medicines for high blood pressure, these drugs. It might not be a safe choice at all. It's crucial to consult a healthcare provider to determine the appropriateness of this treatment, as not all men are suitable candidates for it. You could also discuss with your doctor the possibility of hormone treatment for men who have extremely low testosterone levels. Hormone replacement and testosterone level therapy, HRT, can be a viable option. Testosterone does more than just make you stronger. It is a vital part of sexual drive. Energy levels are affected by overall health, mood, and even bone mass. But each type of therapy has its own set of risks and needs to be closely watched according to a doctor. Inequalities and changes in hormone levels can cause a number of problems, so the decision to follow HRT should be done with care and always being watched over by a trained doctor. But not just for medications and hormone treatments. That's one more important thing that is often forgotten. Open lines of conversation in a relationship, open and honest, talk about closeness are often under a lot of pressure too. Doing something can cause stress, not just for the man who is having real problems, but also the fear of his partner being let down or not living up to expectations can be very heavy when making a cast of shade over what should be a fun and a close encounter. This is where clear and caring conversation becomes important. To talk openly about wants, fears, and worries can help both partners understand each other better and feel less weighed down by the demands of performance. Also, it's important to redefine what intimacy means a lot to us as we get older. Sexual satisfaction isn't solely about frequency or physical performance. It's about the personal connection, experiences, and pleasures that arise from being with someone in the present moment. Another thing is that intimacy in old age can be as satisfying, if not more so than in younger years. It might have a flavor not the same as the flavor of tender hugs and sweet words of An important act and a deep understanding can bring people together that goes beyond physical limits. Being an adult gives you the knowledge to pay attention to the important times, and this can improve many things as life goes on. Intimacy becomes the main goal. The goal of intimacy can shift from a physical need to an emotional bond, enabling couples to discover new aspects of themselves. They understand that intimacy in a relationship is rooted in trust, and that shared love can alleviate our hopes and fears, open the door to a deeper, and it's a memory of a happy relationship, that even though our bodies change, our ability to be close, love, and the connection is still strong and important. As always, for those seeking a more natural approach, there are alternatives to medication. One such choice is to use tools like vacuums. Pumps have the potential to improve conditions. The body responds naturally without the need for medication. These devices work by making a space around the private parts of the body that bring blood into the penis and make it easier to get an erection, even though it's not the most exciting or random choice. A lot of couples find it to be a very good answer, even more so when medicines aren't suitable or have not given the expected result. It's a way to get benefits that have helped and given real support. Many men gain confidence in their deeply personal lives. If you are still watching this video and learned something from it, please leave a comment below to let me know. I'm glad you're still with me, but let me emphasize one thing. You shouldn't deal with issues or functional issues related to sexual health. It's easy to feel stressed when you're alone. Whether you're feeling embarrassed or uncertain about how to proceed, it's crucial to remember that assistance exists and you don't require it to navigate this path independently. Engaging in a conversation with a sex doctor or joining a support group can significantly improve your situation. Discussing your concerns with a trustworthy individual, such as a doctor, can be beneficial. A trained expert can alleviate some of the burden during these discussions, as even the most challenging topics can lead to healing. Enhancing our understanding and utilization of sexual health is crucial for finding solutions, as it plays a significant role in overall health and happiness. Sexual health significantly influences our emotional well-being. It greatly influences our lives and the people we hold dear. Ignoring or avoiding it can exacerbate stress and anger in our emotions. The most important thing to remember is that erectile failure, especially in older people, doesn't mean the end of a life. You can still lead a fulfilling and meaningful sexual life despite erectile failure. This should not be viewed as the final chapter, but rather as an opportunity to develop a closer relationship with someone who is more patient, understanding, and has a good rapport with the information in an open and honest conversation. With skilled help, you can continue to enjoy a full, happy, and rich life with close connections well into your later years. Sex may change from youth to adulthood, which is fine. In fact, it can be more complex in many ways. As time progresses, we have the opportunity to shed the superficial pressures and demands that hold younger generations responsible for everything. Instead, we can transition to a more emotionally connected form of closeness, one that prioritizes mutual pleasure and kindness, emphasizing their feelings over performance. Adult love is beautiful because that means being honest and not passing judgment. It has the ability to create lasting relationships. Besides the body, it's important to take the stage of life with an open mind, a healthy heart, and a healthy attitude. Sexual health and happiness are just as important as mental health, and keeping them up can make people happier in general. In life, don't forget about how important it is to look after yourself. Making thorough checks on your internal and external choices for a healthy lifestyle, along with being aware of your mental health, contributes to a vibrant personal life. Don't forget to prepare for a WISE retirement. We care about sexuality and health. We are committed to supporting you throughout your journey, offering advice, providing the latest research, and providing comfort as you navigate these sensitive issues. Our goal is to ensure that you maintain your confidence, happiness, and satisfaction as you mature. There may be changes in behavior, but with the right attitude and tools, it can remain just as, if not more, interesting than before. We bring this sincerity. After the talk, consider everything we've investigated. What did you all learn today? We encourage you to consider one significant lesson or insight about growing old in love and the deep mental ties that sustain us through life's many stages that stood out to you. It's crucial to have open communication with your partner, comprehend the changes in our bodies over time, and understand that intimacy can grow stronger in every aspect. We'd love to hear your thoughts on age. Please share in the space below this post. Please share the lessons you've learned and how you plan to apply them to advance in your life. Send your ideas and experiences right away. You could also help other people on their journey. If you learned something from this video, please write your feedback below. Don't forget to follow, like, and share. Go to our YouTube feed to see more. Thank you for the thoughtful conversations. We'll be watching and looking forward to seeing you in the next video.